Ulo, brr, Yoruba, brr.
No, it's also in the northern region.
The people that need help, tiza and brr. You know, they got beautiful names there. Brr, tiza, Ulo, Tosa, beautiful names. Pulima, Lilixi, Kaleo,
That's Nandoli Kalio.
yeah, Neblo, and Sankana, near the Wa district area and all those places. See, the politicians just, everybody gets into politics here because there's no rules, no laws. You can steal all you want. Nobody, they've destroyed the security services. See? So they are to protect us against the thieving politicians. But, you hear a big man say, me, Bob police or something. You have a society where the law fears the thief. The society can never go on. 60 years of independence, we've been talking, right? Do we have water? Your village, I went to Keto. There's no water. There's nothing. Nothing. No factory, nothing. Your people, they suffer. The young people, all of them, they follow some politicians so they can get something small. You understand? So, I was in Shaim, I helped them with the school there. Did they call you and tell you? Yeah. And I was in, the request I want to make is, you see this guy? That's Boozia's driver in Wisa Winch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Busiest driver.
Man,
Okay.
suffering. But they said Buffordjan help him a little bit. I help a little bit. But I'm pleading with them. They should help the old man. So in his twilight years, he drove Boozia for 40 years. You understand? How?
And you think he's been neglected?
Yeah, he's neglected.
Why, what was his state when you went?
It's very sick. I help a little bit. And he said, I think John Barfour or somebody who's the MP there helped him, but he needs more help. You see, So I did the little I can do for him. They should go and help him out.
So what have you gathered from the tour that from the towns you are mentioning? It looks as if you've been touring the whole Ghana. What have you gathered? What is your picture as in what you saw?
I did my own to say, Krono was say, what say pa. It's not a matter of MPP or NDC, and yeah, MPP and NDC. It's the culture, our state of mind. You understand? Nobody is prepared to do anything for the country. Everybody, obiara person on fabric biko. Me obi. So me tell mo radio, TV. If you say, for example, I was in Volta region last week. They're asking, Dofa Didome, Dosco, the school there. They need to build a fence because people come and defecate there. The MP there, it won't help them. But where is the common fund? But you have MPs with Land Cruisers, Pajeros, and look at the condition of your people. Kokrasi koshe brani pa bre. Si kaimpo onto minto. Yemma minum jwadi fo obiara ma won pension. Owu a owu kwa. So mi wo krasi ube hu obi ni mami ewu. If you say on ni 300 cedi a obeto draw money mami. Kroi eye mamusa? Huh?
A problem. Sesana who yes a koso then it's a problem.
Na wako ukrada? Wako kero? Yeah, mi ko keto, mi ko domfete, fetenta, chenchema, babianiha, fiapri, atroni, atroni, kufokrom, Kenyasi number 1, number 2, right? Mi ko techiman, mi ko techiman, mi ko unim nipa hiamwa, yeah, unim dumso.
Dumso diamante.
Kuratichi, Kurtachi, huh? Jima Ampoma, Mina Unimo, yeah, me call ya. Kintampo, me call baby at Nipa Wuyano. Because, yeah, because.
Oko hono, dear no who yes, dear ma a see from the own who
I did bear or catch them in a true. It's just African neglect. You understand? Well, you go there, there's nothing there. we didn't see a breach. Well, yeah, yes, if he said there's no enforcement, we don't have a philosophy, we don't have, a belief. You understand? Everything just go boom 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 man come out trade and pon kind of man to tata say hey you want to be minister yeah or brochi or conference in Nikura shumpo ni ho abrofo no nim sa so we say ye ni one ye nyin ye one so me back 20 years ago me catch electric problem right I joined Kofi when you know mommy quite was she light no huh you're still suffering. But biara and friend meeting if you say ska who say me party when you corruption PPNDC it's all corruption they're not going to do anything so okay see how you no kware unim sa and you reality how do you say reality in tree
reality no
okay if you say Mikaya Kufoba Dr. Freeboat. I call him Freeboat. Frimpong Boateng. Like a Freeboat. It's a genius, you know that. Oh, how do you say genius in Chi? Yeah, special. But the Africans don't know how to deal with him, so they destroyed him. By your standard, he's not destroyed because I heard he's a minister of technology now. But they set up him and some other guys. Remember? They set up a technology group. What happened to it? Huh? The man was gifted by God for heart surgery. He could have been the game changer in our medicine in Ghana. But we didn't know how to handle him. So for Kantanka, Sesa, Obiara ni idea of Engineer Wood. Yeah, this very highly intelligent people. And it takes a special kind of situation to deal with them. But we don't have that. Well, young gold, if I am faso. Huh? Kokrase bebiara tiafipo wonibi issue ko northern region upper west so bre nipa bre it's the same in Accra. You go to Bukob, you don't have to go far. So we've destroyed the police, so they don't arrest anybody. You understand? We're in a hopeless situation.
Yamra, this issue it's not true, say Kofi Wayo akwete politics as graphic online is. And what is the new Kofi Wayo about politics? What are you doing? Then as I say, yen hwe ni mu say Kofi Wayo besan aba ne party besan aba if onkwete politics.
See that be a party. And your party na betumi aye bribi ama wo. The individual with ability, capability, with the oomph to do something. Since yen papa yen nana owie Kwame Nkrumah Japadi o Jailees no ewon Ghana was ewon pension no waton with this kind of Black Star Line ewon pension no waton with this kind of paper conversion ewon pension no waton with this kind of Kumasi Shoe Factory ewon pension no waton with this kind of sugar factory ewon pension no waton with this kind of Aboso Glass Factory ewon pension no waton with this kind of Ghana Railways ewon pension no waton with this kind of Bonsa tires pension no waton with this kind of young gold po watu ton ni nyina 3% per na yo 3% po nye shi Chinese phone obe fa young gold o man pension phone ska kakra bi so febra obe ukokrum nyina mabun oni adwuma okay minim se metumi asese now before me basa me politics well we got to deal with the reality now nipa no politics if you say mu Daburubofo,
the Urubofo.
Yeah, whatever you call it. Bisa won't say if mu bisa won't proper. If you say mu soro, if you say the TV, radio, newspaper is owned by MPP and DC people, so the truth is out. But God is with God. I know that it'll come. You see, bisa won't say all the things our grandfather left us and Nkrumah left us. You've destroyed and sold all of it. So where's your ability? What are you talking about? Korea, they were behind us. 30 years ago, China, no way. Since the money call paper, the paper baby, 19 billion. If you say Chinese, no one idea, on him say, so Omamus Kaka in the next 4 or 5 years, or bet me 400 billion from Ghana. Now they've taken over 100 billion already in the gold and all the things. Yeah, but they won't give you nothing because sesana multi wawana. Yeah, oh, safo kantanka. I didn't know money no kasa.
I just said loan na ekwaje and as we name faso and say ekwaje.
No, so okay about me. I'll say Ghana, yo Scott. Yeah, it's true, but he's just saying it. I know but he doesn't know the depth of it because here we don't, we don't think we like sensationalism. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like our firemen. I saw a guy, fireman, a car was burning, right? And they doused it and the car blew up. It almost killed the fireman. But the question is this: have we taught the firemen that some cars are made with magnesium engine because the manufacturers are trying to get light vehicles, it's cheaper, right? You have magnesium, then you have hydrogen, you have oxygen in that car. When those gases mix, it's an explosive thing. It can kill a firefighter. So the government, DVLA, whatever, MTTU, they should find out when you're buying a car, what kind of engines do they have? So that when the firemen go to put out the fire, he can be safe. But do we talk about that? Every day on all the radios, MPP, NDC. So, shall I sit in them where? Yep. You won't show them, say you won't show. Me ba me catch electricity. Nanka ma say da. Me ni my dear brofo no aye. Wow, me kwana me kasa. Na me ba within a few months I'll fix it. Bring the prices down because I know what to do.
How soon is that going to be? Rebe na Oba, Kofi Wayo president.
Well, I grew up in the United States. I believe in democracy. If you don't attack me, I will not attack you. You can attack me verbally. You have a right, but you try something, I'll kill you. So, unyame, mawana. Say, nana bi okachem bi mi pepa or say kwasiani atia agoro bewu.
Kwasiani tia na agoregu.
Whatever. Yeah, I like it. So young man for. So when he bet you who say when I trunk no chawo they'll move. Obe movie wana. So me who
how soon?
Now who she was sitting somewhere?
Time be beba magana for what about Kofi Wayo.
Let's see what happens. Onyame no boss. Man proposes, God disposes.
One thing is Ghana for generally, no say Kofi Wayo. There was a time Kofi Wayo more Kofi Wayo was going to help Ghana MPP time. Then NDC came. Kofi Wayo was in the system. MPP is back. And so Ghanaians are expecting to say, oh, Kofi Wayo, those days Kofi Wayo more back. And so say MPP are back. We should see Kofi Wayo active.
Yeah, but they've seen that I am not corrupt. Everybody come for money. I have my small money. Hey, one will be oko krasi say me oko boawo. One will be that. Upo no? Yeah, well, but because see, I thought when I came, me brano, me join say, I've been gone for over, 49 years. It's not easy to fit in just like that. Because the culture is different. Me abofrana me free. So I dare me yentri me din abrofo catch me abofra because yeni patuntum yentri me din. If you say I then I will be a government official. Now be talk 5 billion, 6 billion cities. When your people have no water, hospitals have no drugs, right? Young police will need bulletproof jacket. They don't have the proper equipment. So who huh? You don't, the armed robbers are more armed than our police. Do you know that? Yes. So what kind of country is this? Are they? Yemaminu Dwadi for they are the ones who support. Yem Papa no call for Uma on pension. Who's on Yabang Ajuma? I ain't out to a police near Obe Uma. Soldier for Uma. I ain't out to a now for politician who try to car 100,000 CDs, 50,000 CDs. Are they? Public money. You can't do that.
But Captain Mahama, okay, so you're for any security for us. Captain Mahama, how did you feel? And
security person. First of all, it's very strange for a captain to die like that. Wawana. Two, but I mulled it over. Oh, yeah, me done for. and I see that maybe he died to make a sacrifice to bring the security forces case into the public. One, if Sanka Obo to kumwa mu dabrubu bofo any centrefo soldier for kum nipa, then the army will hand him over to the civilians, humiliate him, humiliate his family. You understand? Maybe that's what stopped him. So now say you are general. If it's an army command, parliament, they should call the army command and bring him to parliament and question them. Why are our soldiers defending foreign miners? Is that why we formed the Ghana Army? Huh? If you say you sign a contract with the miners, right? A 1-year contract. Huh? Now, does the contract include that the Ghana Army have to come and protect them? Huh? Or is it that some army officer there send the men there and collecting some money? What is the facts? So if you say, so we have a free press, these are the things you ought to find out about. But you people, no. Everybody, Captain Mama, the Bobby. So you say, well, man, and we call it ice show. If you say you follow, you're a journalist, go Kofi family. Huh? If you say, well, I'm thinking of some police families and some soldier families. So if the policeman dead over 4 years, huh? Now they tell the family, go bring death certificate, go bring burial certificate, go, police ID. I mean, and then you have to transport the people to SNIT, where they allegedly SNIT also want them to pay some money. They can never acquire what do you call it? Obo buswa for transportation back and forth. Says on to me Brabio. If you say Sika buswa no abo no, more than what he expected, So anyway, I helped them a little bit with 5,000 CDs, and then I helped their army guy with 40,000 so that they could trade and take care of their family. But how can you have a government ministers riding $100,000 cars, $150,000 cars, and your common, police, when they die, how much do they get? How much? What do we do? So you bet you soldier who and sana you promote. It's better to be a corporal than be a dead major. You know that, huh? Which one would you prefer?
I would prefer to be a corporal.
A corporal, that's right. So and then what about the other? So we wait till they die before we make noise. Is that it? We have to be proactive. So I'm asking the police unit to set up an FAU. The Army to FAU, FAU, Family Assistant Unit. When a security officer die, within 48 hours, the family should be taken care of. So we have to give them esprit de corps, so they will feel like they're defending us. But the politician, politicians say, police, say, who na we emra? Who say, police, how about me, Kwame Ghana? Huh? Me free asikasu. I didn't know me police. So who opani no bu police? I didn't know me police. Wamana abrochi to me kasa. To me kasa. Ha police osro on chief minister. Unimsa. So krono to me koso da. So obiara kacha de bia ya true. She na setena mo. You diamond, you obribiara.
With this menim said you see your soldier ni asemiano na galamsey nsem kakra wom your take on galamsey.
Yeah,
the way it's being handled and all.
No, they won't handle it. If you say penifo no one or galamsey no one minim abrofo am minim one na
to this fight and enkwesi.
Yes, huh? Well, I feel sorry for Nanado. If he's trying to through, so I was thinking that he have the oomph. He will come out because the people voted for you. You have the people with power. You gotta do things for the people. But Ashantifu says, "Agoro beye de a free anopa." But let's give Nana a chance. For example, Ajako, the Minister of Energy. He's talking good. But let's see what happens. Yes.
So, apart from Ajakon, who again do you tip to perform?
I'm not tipping anybody. Ajako was a banker in the States. So I have I'm sure some morality stuck to him, So I expect something from him, yeah. Because when he talks, I get it. It's nice. Yeah.
With this corruption issue, the latest issue is with Bost. Bulk oil storage, Tema. We are getting indications that the managing director is likely to be kicked off because of some corrupt practices. I know with the oil industry and all, you followed as well. What do we have to do?
Well, you see, we've destroyed the security forces or the BNI. If we have resourced them, trained them, accountants, laboratory experts, chemists, that's what you need. They'll go in there and arrest the guy. But it's all, just the president have to fire him, minister. But Ajako set up a committee, I understand, Ajako talks nice. I like what he says. I understand what he says. So the oil business here, it's not a business. It's this confusion, profoundly. Yeah, into me consuda. If oil business is business here, you should be paying 5 cedis for a gallon of petrol. Yes, I know. Yeah, they're just stealing the money. That's all. You're paying. It's okay. Then I don't want to say electric bill is too high. I agree with them, but they've been there. You should use executive power, bring the price down. I know you can. I know how to bring the price down by 80%. In fact, go back to 2000, the price of 2000, because the power here. When like oil, where do you get your oil from? Why? Because I won't say, I didn't know your oil. What from my brophone? Now you got oil. I don't know. Huh? Me mami ayi aprapansa ofie bebre. Na wo say kwami ko nima kota papansa bremi. Ajon wo mu. If you say penifon wo nima de obeye. We have few logical people here. Like Engineer Wood. Hey, I have a lot of, that guy. Yeah, Kantanka. Yeah, Fripo. I call him Fripo. Frimpon Boateng. But I'm sure there are other Ghanaians. A leader, a good leader, is supposed to harness the potential of his people to work. Africa, no. C'est un père d'Américain. But you're working for the common good. You understand? Whether a man is MPP, NDCC, or Abrofonu France, or Chushu, Abrantia, or ni party, or ni bribiara. So you bet to me, Beba. So Adibiara and Yamiasem. So time no bar, Yami say, Yembre, a bejaya, or Befamiabra.
But
graphic or chatro. That's not journalism. They should have called me.
But let's look at this issue. You are into farm. When it's farming, Hopper. I'm not in farming. You are not into farming.
No.
But Uchichese kind
help the farmers. Okay.
But you yourself, you are not in farming.
For what? Me a cocoa secret in Iba. Yeah, but me I'm into weapons. Yeah. That's it. I was, but I made good money, and I decided to help. That's all. Since I'm not in power. Obi because obi train say who vote to me and send a mayor bria ma. Me wo cry be me ma indomie. That be me fat indomie, 10 bags, 10 boxes or so. Me buy abofra 4-year-old indomie. Now opening be ko bu abofra no fine indomie, Oh. So me catch yes I grabbed him or say and you're my friend of vote here. I said, me for vote. Wow, so you see, the villages, they're suffering. Believe me. Villages, no light, no water. You go north, people go 8 miles to fetch water, 11 miles. How? And their MP is riding around in the biggest Prado. When I told him, sell your car and help the people, or say, nipa no pe brrr, brrr, you know. So we could cry, friend. Brrr. What you granny in that?
I would say or Northern region.
No, Upper West.
Upper West. Okay.
So Ko. There's a village called Ko. Then you come to Ulo. Yeah, you know, from then you come to.
Yeah, I like the name. I will definitely have to go. Okay, but Chuck, farming for jobs and cash. This is a policy that the government has started. How do you see it?
You see, when you have a strategy, you have to have technique to drive the strategy. So, see, they talk. I don't want to say much. Give them 2 years. Let's see what happens.
So now we shouldn't judge them, but we should give them 4 years.
You elected the man. How do you say electing trees? For 4 years. Unless we want to overthrow him by force, which I don't. You know, I'm not interested in, because I grew up in democracy. The people, when the people decide, yes, it's more, boom. You selected me for 4 years. The thing is a mess. Remember when Mama came, I told you it's a disaster. So Mama didn't solve it. When you now will catch them, say me back, metiso, petrol, metiso, this. When you now will catch no, oba otiso. Huh? When you know when you so what is that to say? Yeah, Kwesi Pride Becca say that could do ya. Yeah. Whatever you say, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So media kitwa bia me to me I me one day. Obi I don't go to mommy yet. So you go to this village, for example, Miko Nankese, Unim Nankese. Yeah, Miko Boa on one school, you know. So yeah, the MP they have the common front, but they won't go, you know. I don't know if you say they like their good time, huh? And that's very, very bad, you know. So you see Nankese, you know, I won there 2017 January. Yeah, Islam is true. So I give them 25 bags of cement, 1,000 CDs, and then I helped the, you know, a man have a hernia. He went to the MP for how long? You know, he need only 300 CDs. 300 CDs. Oh.
But someone watching will say, if Kofi Wayo is doing all this, give him a position and let him run.
No. Give me what position?
Minister of Energy.
Yeah, I will solve the problem. But see, Minister of Energy, President have to agree. So the president have to be determined that we're going to have energy independent, because it's going to be a fight. Abofunu wonya skafri on you say yeah Jimmy or see or farm machine brawa then Okasao say, hey, when the machine break down, don't touch it, call me. He have fixed a job for himself. You know that. So when you call him, you have to pay first class ticket, put him in a hotel, all this cost. And a small energy, 27 million people. Ghana. You have Minister of Energy, Minister of Power, GRIDCO, Energy Commission. What else? VRA. I mean, come on. The cost of operating this. But there's a quick way to cut all this and make the energy work. You see, every day you walk around, you see the public lights. They're all on. Are you aware? So if they tell you there's no power, where do they get the power to light those lights? And, you know, I've checked the energy system, and it's never going to work. I know the trick in it. I know what's, you know, I have the secret. I know what to do, you know. But they, in Pelifono, Abrofum now, Moscow. So on yet, no. So Jacob Wayo, one catch was 20 years, so.
Maybe it's cool. It could be because yet say Kofi Wayo more, but and more na mother, and so maybe
catch us. Nipa bebre di Kofi Wayo more. Yeah. Now I didn't have I lost money bringing it because I sold it cheap. Why can't we have a farm here and grow our own rice? I didn't have if I scam Chinese for. Yeah, Jimmy's so sana mo pe. So yeah rice farmer. Huh? Mo benya adwuma ye. Say ukoto abrochi a amana mini. Well, whatever you say, yeah. Anyway, I don't want whatever. Ufa scam will be unimsa. Yeah, I get nimsa. Well, because our mind doesn't, it doesn't connect. Ghanaian Beka say, oh, metokawe, mipekawe, mipekolano. It doesn't occur to him to find out how many kilometers is on the speedometer. What is the maintenance history of that vehicle? They don't know that. They don't, because we don't use logic. Yeah, because we're put you in a palanquin. Odumankuma, nana nyebonu, but you have no water to drink. And you say, Professor, Doctor, this, or he's been awarded this in England, Germany, France, so I didn't know what in the past. If he said, Abrofo, you say, yeah, Jimmy, me, yeah, Abofra Abrochi, you walk catch it, me catch it, you woo me, hey, Africa. They dumb, stupid, they're goddamn no good, they stupid, man. They got nothing. Don't even say that no more. Why? Oh, you from Africa? When you're coming back, bring me a monkey, huh? Yeah. What boo? And you're Bruni Nasemo. It's an 80. Wow, 20th century. You have got us. I've gotten over what? From 2003, I've taken over, 60 people from gutters. They fall in the gutters. So you ask the minister, so who abruchia gutter? So I didn't know we gutter my. That's a technology to build sewer system. You understand? It's like telling me to walk from here to Kumasi. I can take a car. I can take a plane, no? Yeah, but why do you want me to walk? Because it's our culture? Huh? So we have a problem, serious. We don't have generational thinkers. You see, Abrofo, I say, I want to make life better for my children. But to me, say, me. Yeah. He doesn't care. After he's dead, finish. His children suffer. Here, I'm taking care of 7 Jailees, their family. Yes. I have to give, not much, 4,000 cedis every month for the school. When they were alive, they died from small malaria or something. When the wives go to the MP who they were helping to become MP, they sack them. Huh? But you have to help because they were with you before they died. You punish his children? Did they commit a crime? What crime did they commit? Huh? What crime did the children commit? Another a minister, a deputy minister, the journalist is dead, right? He wants to go to bed with the guy's wife. How can you do that? Huh?
The deputy minister, current deputy minister.
I never see our character is not good. We've destroyed the police. Say, well, if we have a veritable society, huh? The BNI would have moved right away. This so-called what do you call it? Yeah, but even the petrol you've been using is not good anyway. So the man saw opportunity. They all come to make money. There's no police. Police cannot arrest anybody because they don't know. We haven't trained them well. We haven't resourced them. We haven't given them objectives. You understand? So the society is porous. So the idea would be a politics or evangelist. Yeah, combat prayer, international believers conference. Yeah, also for be offering will be bonusum. So nipa no nya share one, or show when you also for nipa or forgive. How do you say forgive? Or the baby channel. Also for no offering no body bonusum poo. Nipa say, oh, we also for I don't know who retaliate. Also, there's more blessing in giving than in receiving.
There's more blessing in giving the slap.
Yeah. You see here.
I see you.
When the school collapsed in
Okay.
Jamra. Yeah. Now you see this man is on the serious trauma. That's the man whose daughter died. You understand? Nobody give him psychological help. no psychiatrist. You call, they know, baby, I need banu. Oh, you call, no. Now, shoe, one shoe. Shoe I tore the day before for the daughter. The shoe he bought for her to wear, the shoe was there. And he picked it up and he started shaking. You understand? What help have you given this man? And they even cheated them with the money. I came and said it on the radio. They told him they give him 6,000 CDs. They give him envelopes. Say, Mumbai, Yakwansana Mumbai, Obuye never 3,200. Now Jamra. Now my say they came back and give after I came and raised hell. But you don't do things like that. Uso nyamia. Huh? But you know something? The government haven't done anything in the village for them yet. In fact, they said the room they put them in, they're afraid there is going to collapse too. How can you? All this money you're talking about, rush there, take people there. You understand? The engineers and stuff, build a better school for them. They vote. Most of them even are MPP. So look, you see the whole thing collapse. Oh. See the collapse? Yeah. The children, see? Look at the children, no shoes.
I know this man, Nana Obade.
Yeah. We're in the village, So, this Nana Obade, I have to save him. Some Chinese born to her. You wouldn't say Chinese for to her. You wouldn't say Galam say her, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what he did with him. So I jumped at him, drop it, guy. So Chinese request, I would drop him, yeah. But he kept cool. How do you have a country? This is a republic, right? And the Chinese, I know my name is for bra, no what to. When I know my that kind of kukudro. Why you don't ask that? The question you, the Burbufo and the journalist, how do you say question?
Sembisa,
Bebisa, Abay. If so, you vote democracy. You're a journalist. You're an intermediary between the public and the politician. You ask, who gave authority for foreigners to come here and possess guns against our people? How can you do that? For the life of me, God damn it, you can't do that. Who the hell are you? Huh? I'll take you to court. When you're arrested, I'll take you to court. The same day judge pronounce sentence, I will execute you. Oh, yes.
But there are a lot of people who have been sentenced to death by hanging, some. But they are still there.
Sometimes it's not good to.
So they should be killed. They should be executed.
It depends.
Okay, for instance, Captain Muhammad's killers. If that happens.
Yeah, bam, now that kind of guy. But then again, you see, that mob action have to be investigated thoroughly. What made them do that? Who incited them to do that? You understand? Abrophone catch them. What now? Yes,
what that we have been saying is not a
but we have to be thankful to a soldier. His family is his battalion, so we have to thank his battalion. They did not go crazy. They took a chill pill. They are right. That's great. Because the ignorance in the country is too much. Baby ujina because because the government have not educated the people. You understand? And when you're going to execute a guy like that, you gotta make it an example. So the whole nation, so they know, president should be on the radio, TV every day, telling the people, you do not take justice into your hands. You don't do that. When you do that, this is what's gonna happen to you. Do they do that? No, we'll be a 9-day wonder. Well, we're forgetting Captain Mahama already, right? Muy referee. Kintampo Falls, muy referee. How many people died? Me call one school, me call my own, Ketwabia, me to me. Obiara call. Headmaster no one say, hey, who are you? Oh, Fiakra, no Baha. Obiara call. Nadmo. They don't have equipment. Me call Kintampo, me bisa police. I didn't want to call. Young police, what is their reaction time? What is the equipment do they have? Huh? Why do they die for us? What are we doing to make them, brave enough to die for us? You say, maybe you will say, Ufre police, what is the reaction time?
Very interesting and very insightful interview. But unfortunately, they bury no. Chuck, Assembly now be chat for directly to Ghanaians and to the government. Abayin Yaden, Ghana for Yaden.
I didn't me person me catch the moon. Like the chief said, se kwasiani atia agorobewu. Agorogu. Yeah. So muhu obiaraba okasa kasa. So oh yeah. Se mara. Nsu mpo untumi maye. Nsu yenkwa. Wana. Accra, capital of Ghana, light in your. Nakama sisi na how you pay show. You have to about my president. If you say on transfer, on your fiasem, yes. Now, if you say that's the culture, you don't blame Nana. That's the culture they grew up in. If I grew up in this culture, I'll be the same, But a fiasem. If you say. Enya amona minute for no obe vote tomorrow. Ghanaians no call vote tomorrow. So yen sure when yen ma minimum dwadi for yen ma won pension. Yen papa no kwa for yen ma won pension. You understand? So se kwasiani atia agorobe
That's it. Chuck.
Se moni tia e mube anukwari do.
Like I still I nini nyanti papa.
No. If you say mugu so taba say me call me driver of a radio to me tia na me say MPP about 8 years, right? And this criticize. Now and this is gone. And now we criticize and this.
Quick one, when Camera Yefi. Would you say DNMA and this Lucy?
Oh, I mean Minkao. Or say what call investigation, no?
Yeah, they've said a lot. But what much
can you bring me 5 cross here? Make a try it. Let me say Beluzu. Oh yeah. But Mama or not me just me down for. Oh. Now he's a Ghanaian. He's used to, Adufude, chrono, corruption. That's all they know. They don't know how to build. Do you understand? So the people he put in charge, they will know, like for 8 years. Or CC Light, or Tiso Petro. Huh? So Muguso Taba. Se kwasiani atia agorebe.
Chuck, that's it. And then,